Ain't no negotiating with God. I mean, you can try, but I don't recommend it. So this is another realization that I had after my 3 day fast. So I've mentioned this in several videos. I crave understanding. Understanding brings me clarity, and that helps me make better decisions. Well, that's not how God works. God wants, when you're in a relationship with God, God wants your full trust and your full surrender. And that's why he says, lean not on your own understanding, because when you try to lean on your own understanding, you're going to start negotiating and trying to bend his will to fit your understanding or fit your desires. And that's not God's will. That's you trying to manipulate God. And I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but like he always do, he fixed me. He made sure I knew. But so I had been wanting to understand what God was trying to do or what he was wanting me to do so that I could do it and please him. But that's a performance based mindset. And that's how I was raised. And I need to get away from that because God doesn't want my performance. He wants my presence. He wants to sit with me and talk to me and have a relationship with me. And I talk to him and sit with him and have a relationship with him. Like God is truly after our hearts. That's what he cares about. He doesn't care about us putting on a show for him. I mean, you can, but in essence, he wants our heart. But what he revealed to me after the fast, because the fasting was my surrender, I had to quiet my flesh. My biggest stronghold at the moment was food. And so once I eliminated that and got in my quiet place and got still and actually talked to him and listened to him, these are the things that he revealed to me. But he wanted my trust and my obedience first. And once he got that, and once I went through that pruning process during that fast, once I got to the other side of it, that's where the understanding came. And he wasn't being silent to, you know, I thought he was being quiet. Like, I didn't think he was ignoring me because I still felt at peace. So I knew he was with me. But it was like he was testing me. He just, like, stood back and see if I was going to pass or fail the test. Of course, he already knew the outcome, but I didn't. But what he was waiting on was my full surrender. He was waiting on my full yes. And once I finally gave that to him, then he allowed me to understand what he was doing in me. And as painful as growth is, and it's rough, um, but now that I'm on the other side of that fast, I see everything that he's trying to do with me. I see how he moves. I see how he works. And that was the clarity I wanted in the beginning, but I had to trust and surrender first before he gave me that because, you know, God is not like a pawn in a game. He's not about to be used. But since I was so accustomed to performance, I was still, even though I didn't think I was doing that, I was still taking that level of worship to him and that level of obedience to him. Well, it was just performance based. If I do this, then maybe he'll do that. And no, that's not how God works. And he's educating me on him, and I love that. I appreciate that he cares enough to give me the discipline that I need to teach me the discipline that I need and to teach me the obedience that I need because I didn't have this before. And yeah, at in the grand scheme of things, it's his will, not mine. So I'm over the negotiating aspect. At this point, it's obedience. He has my full trust. He has my full surrender, and the it's like an extra layer of peace that I received and just an overwhelming sense of gratitude, knowing that I'm walking in relationship with someone and I'm being obedient and trusting in someone who truly has my best interest at heart, who truly wants what's best for me. And it is the amount of safety that I feel in that is I've never had before. And it's a beautiful place to be. And I encourage anybody to do it.